Hi guys, this is Riza here. I know it's a bit dark. I'm filming this at night. At the very least just before the last rays go down. I am at Daytona Beach, Florida. I am right on the water and I want you guys to hear the sound of the waves. Just how powerful the ocean is. How it never stops. It's relentless. The pushing of the waves. The sound. Tomorrow I'll film for you in the morning so you can see it for a little while before it gets busy and very noisy. Tomorrow will be Saturday morning, so there'll be people out here early, and I really can't hardly blame them. And they can drive on the beach here, so there'll be cars here as well. So I'm going to try to get up very, very early so I can catch the sunrise and film that for you along with the water. See how that goes. I hope you guys can hear it, because even if I point to it, you won't be able to see it unless I point right to where the sun's going down. And that's still very dark. I can't venture out too far off. I won't be able to find my way back because it will get dark out here. Let's see. Point that way. Wow, fireworks. I don't know if you guys saw that. Maybe. See it? Something blue. It's turtle nesting season as well, so most of the hotels out here will be dark, or at least pretty dark, because they don't want the turtles to head back out because they see light. So even at the hotel, there's a paper that they give you that when nighttime comes, you need to draw your blinds because can't be shining too many lights out for the turtles, because they are coming in at its nesting season. So there's like a red glowing light that you can use, an orange light, something like LEDs where they're not very bright white or yellowish, because they don't like that light. They'll turn around and go back out to sea without laying their eggs. So I learned that. I did not know that, but I know it now. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. I don't want to leave, so I'm probably bumming because I know I belong right next to the ocean. And perhaps someday I'll be able to achieve that. I come out as often as I can. During the winter months, I am very disappointed because the water is just different. It's different color, different look to it. It's too windy and the sand is blowing in your face, and you can't really come out to the ocean during those months. See, you can see some orange glowing lights. That's the hotel I'm staying at. It's the only thing allowed at the moment because of the turtles. Oh goodness. So beautiful out here, guys. Even at night, because the sound of the waves is wonderful. Sorry you can't see them, but I know you can hear them. So I touched upon what Spirit wants me to talk about today. And it's family. Family, our family values, our family history, our family past. The pain we can inflict on them without even knowing, just by joking and saying something that will last throughout the years and can later, once you have matured and sometimes things hurt you in a different way, can come back and bite you in the ass. So, people, if you have family members that you love, friends that you have become disconnected with throughout the years, because of course, life happens, and we have to do different things with ourselves, and we can't always follow a path that someone else wants us to follow. We have to follow our own path, and sometimes that means disconnecting with others. But we leave things unfinished, friendships that are unfinished, people that, we don't say goodbye to properly because we don't know how, perhaps, or the time just didn't allow us to. And later on throughout the years, you may run into them again and then realize that you've caused them pain. I'm only saying this because these things are happening to me now, years later. And it can hurt a lot. It can hurt you, it can hurt the other person for years, and you just don't even realize you're doing it. So, Spirit is urging everyone, including myself, to connect with friends, with family members, people that have meant something to you throughout the years, people that have made a difference, people that perhaps you have made a difference in their lives. Try to write to them, talk to them, call them, send them an email, send them a text if you have their number and you just haven't called. Just out of the blue, make them smile. Bring some happiness to their lives, because at this very moment you have no clue what they're going through. But at some point in your life, you loved them. Like a good friend, like a family member, like a brother or a sister. Or perhaps your own son, your own daughter, your nephew, your niece. Maybe there's something you said that you didn't even mean in a bad way. It could have been a joke, but they took it to heart. It hurt them. So there's things that are karmic in a sense that you need to clear out, because later it'll come back and bite you in the butt, and it's not fun, especially when it was unintentional, when it was something that was so simple at the time. It was just the way it was, but it caused a scar. So perhaps we need to reach back into the past and see where we can heal some of those old scars from people and from ourselves, so that they don't keep coming up every time you see this person, so that at one point in your life, in the future, you'll be able to come clean and see these people again and be friends and truly feel the love for them without any baggage, without any strings, without any karma in this lifetime before you go. Be able to embrace them and tell them how much you love them. What a big difference they made in your life. How positive was that? How you will meet again. How that love just doesn't end. It never ends. It's a continual string that we carry from life to life. It just does not become severed unless you wish it to. Unless at some point in your life you decide you want to sever the cord that attaches you to certain people so that you don't have to meet them again in other lives. And I'm really not even sure if that works. Because some people are in your soul group, and even if you wish it to happen, perhaps it won't. Because they'll just incarnate with you again and be your brother in your next lifetime, your mother, your father. You just can't sever a tie that's that important. A soul connection. Because once the karma is balanced, there's really no reason to. You unconditionally love that person, no matter who he is or her. And sometimes people come into this life to teach you some of the hardest lessons. Those are the people that hurt you the most. Those are the people you dislike the most. But somewhere along the line, they choose to teach you this lesson. They cooperate with you in learning and teaching a lesson. So even the people that you dislike the most, the ones that say the most hurtful things about you, they're teaching you lessons. So don't forget that. That is important as well. They can't all be happy lessons. A lot of them have to be really serious, painful lessons. They're karmic in a sense. They come from other lifetimes that you need to learn these lessons and you need to hurt. Otherwise, you can't teach it. You can't turn around and teach it to someone else that you love or will love, because their lives are not over till they're over. Love does not ever die. It goes from one life to another without ever dying. And only gets stronger because you learn your lessons. You pay back your karma. So eventually, it's unconditional. At least that's what I'm striving for. I'm striving for unconditional love towards everyone that I meet. Without any karmic ties, without any pain, and without meeting someone that's going to dish it out to me. That is what I'm hoping for at some point, that I won't have to deal with. Because I truly don't want to. I am tired of learning lessons. Painful lessons. I wish only to learn happy lessons for the duration of this lifetime. Because I am working so darn hard to fix it. All of the old stuff. You can't imagine. You can't imagine, people. I know we all do. I'm not the only one. I'm just hoping that I can help some people try to figure this shit out that's going on. Because if a family member turns around and breaks your heart, there's a reason for that. There's a lesson in there somewhere. The problem is finding the lesson in the proper timing of your natal chart, and your planet's going into retrograde or going into forward movement. It's such a big puzzle. We're so interconnected, all of us. It's amazing. We all come from the planet Earth. We all are partially stardust and water. Therefore, the ocean and me, we are good friends. I cannot get away from the ocean. It calls me like a mermaid, like a siren calling me in the night or in the day. I have lived in other states where I was far away from the ocean, and for the life of me, I could not stay there. Even though those places had their own beauty. They had rivers, they had lakes, they had streams, they had waterfalls, but they didn't have the precious ocean. And by George, I could not live without it. It's terrible. But yes, we are all connected. And some of us cannot live without the water. So I personally look for places with oceans and places with ley lines, because I want to position myself perfectly with the water, the direction, and the ley lines, so that I am working at my most optimal psychic mediumship abilities, intuition, healing, all of it. And I haven't even touched upon my healing modalities for several years now. I haven't. And I know it and I feel it because I am the happiest when I am giving to others and when I'm healing. Because I am a healer and I did come to show others how to love and to heal. And I have stopped that because I am so intent on learning and developing my psychic abilities and my third eye, my crown chakra, my heart chakra, all of my chakras. I'm working on them so diligently, clearing out old karma, that my healing abilities or my healing modalities have kind of gone to the wayside, or not the wayside, but I set them aside for now. Because that takes from me a lot of energy. And my energy is being expanded in other areas at the moment. And it's being drained at work by children, because I work with children as well. So for the moment, I am doing what I'm doing. But I am looking forward to changing my life, becoming a better me, and hoping to help you guys become a better you. Alright guys, I have been rambling on for over 15 minutes. So I'm going to let you go now. I hope you got enough of my voice and the sound of my precious ocean. I want to put a shout out there for all of my new subscribers, all of my friends that listen to me, the people that follow me, that feel that I can help them, that I have good things to say, that my voice helps them heal. Because I don't do hands-on at the moment, but I will. I will again. I have for pretty much my entire life, except for the last few years when I decided to stop that for a little bit because I'm atoning. I'm learning and expanding in that area as I speak. Guys, I tell you, the spiritual path is very, very difficult, but it is so rewarding, and you grow so much exponentially. It's so amazing. I don't know how to be any other way. And at the moment, I don't have anyone that tells me that I cannot be who I truly want to be. I have not allowed those type of people to come into my life anymore. Now I would just like to share my life with those that are spiritual, with those that want to help others, with those that can teach me and learn from me. To give and take, unconditional support, love, caring, even if it's just in friendship ways. I'm not saying it has to turn into anything else. It might at some point, but for now I just need another soul to say they care, that they're listening to me, that I make sense, that I help them somehow. And somehow they help me. They say a few things that sound true, that ring a bell. People that hide who they truly are, or that feel that if they show themselves, it will turn other people away. But an open heart is so beautiful. Honesty is hard to find. So when you do find it, it's treasured. It's very important. So people, if you have a good friend out there that's honest with you, that cares about you, that shows you who they truly are and they support you, don't turn your back on them. Don't leave them because you feel there's something better somewhere else. Don't become dishonest. It's just words of advice that, you know, sometimes, or someone out there needs to hear it, you know. Sometimes you do things and you feel, oh wow, you know, you're on the wrong path. You're always on the right path. Always. There's never a wrong decision. But there could be lack of intelligence, lack of judgments, impulsive judgments, impulsive things that you might do that can make a difference, that can be very hurtful. So be aware of that. Try not to hurt people that love you. All right, well, I'll let you go. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.